So, hello everyone, and how are you guys? My name is Tyree. I am a 30-year-old mother of three, and I work as a medical assistant for a cardiology office. I'm kind of new to this YouTube whole thing, and if you guys could possibly, give me some pointers and help me along the way, I would really greatly appreciate it. But I feel like my main reason for trying to start a YouTube is to not so make money and stuff like that, but it's more like a vlogging and experience for me, because it's so much that I go through in my day-to-day life that goes on, and sometimes I feel like it's hard to express how I feel to certain people, whether it's family or co-workers and my children's father. So it's not really easy to express how I feel to people. So I feel as though talking on camera to you guys may help me a little bit and help ease some of the frustration and my stress, anxiety, depression, and things in that sort. But I feel like the reason why I really want to vlog is because I have a 2-year-old son that was born with Hirschsprung disease. And if some of you don't know what that is, it's when the nerves in the colon, I believe, is not working properly. So instead of his stool trying to come, pass through the digestive system the way it's supposed to, it's not doing that. And it's just backing up in his intestines to where it's though like it could cause him to have like a distended belly that makes him look like he's about 3 months pregnant, or he could sometimes vomit green bowel and get really sick and not feeling too good. So, and things in that sort. But he got diagnosed with this when he was about 2 days old, because we was trying to make him drink his formula in the hospital, and he just threw up green bowel, and he constantly threw up green bowel. So they did an x-ray, and it was confirmed that he had Hirschsprung. So they had to transport him from one hospital to the next, and he had to get emergency surgery at 4 days old. And it was a big procedure, like a really big procedure. I'm talking about like going in his insides to just cut out the bad part of what was going on. And that caused him to be in the ICU for about a month. And that was a lot for me to deal with and take in. And then on top of that, I missed out on his procedure, because after I had him, I had got preeclampsia, which caused my feet to get real swollen, and to have like a really bad headaches and all that. So at first I didn't want to go to the hospital, because I thought, it's a typical headache, nothing serious, I'd be okay. But the headache just was there and it wouldn't go away, and I kept taking Tylenol and it was not helping. So my mom was like, look, you probably had preeclampsia, go get yourself checked out and see what's going on. So I went to the hospital, and they said my blood pressure was 150 over, I can't remember the bottom number, but it was high. And then I let them know, like, look, I just had a baby on Monday, it's Thursday, so yeah. So I went upstairs to delivery, and my blood pressure went from 150 to 160, and then 160 to 166, 170, 175, and so on. And they told me, like, look, if your blood pressure gets to 200 or over 200, you're gonna have a seizure, and we're gonna have to put you in the ICU. Like, could you imagine someone telling you, like, you're gonna have a seizure and be in the ICU? I'm looking like, wait a minute, I never experienced nothing like that in my life, and it's not something that I want to experience. But pretty much they gave me like this drip to help lower the blood pressure. The drip was just bad, like it was terrible. It made the headache worse, and the headache was bad for like 2 days, because they started me on a drip, I think, oh no, more than 2 days. So they started me on a drip Thursday when I got there, and I think I got off the drip Sunday morning. So yeah, it was bad. But once the drip was done, my headache was just like gone. But I'm not going to go into full depth into everything with you guys just yet, but I wanted to come on here and say that I'm new to this, and I want to use this channel more so like a vlogging channel, and to like show y'all what I go through in my everyday life, whether it's me with my children, with myself, me at work, and you know, things in that sort. But I just want to vlog certain things that go on with my son, because I mean, I don't know, it might be other parents out here that's going through the same thing and probably need someone to, you know, like relate to and everything in that sort. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider this channel more so like a pranking channel. It's more so like a let's talk about it, and let's, you know, vent and vlog about day-to-day things. And then also with myself, when I had my firstborn in 2014, I had pulmonary embolisms. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's when you have blood clots in your lungs. So instead of me having blood clots in one lung, I had them in both. And then it was like really, really tiny blood clots to the point it could have formed into a real big one, and it could have stopped my heart like that. So I am currently on blood thinners to help my blood from clotting to turn into more blood clots. So I go to an anti-coagulation center that checks my INR, and this makes sure that it's therapeutic, and the therapeutic range for that is 2 to 3. If you're lower than that, then you're more at risk of getting another pulmonary embolism. And if you're above the normal range, then you're at risk for having like a lot of bleeding, a lot of bruising, and you could still possibly get a blood clot from that as well too. I really wasn't told if you could, but I think so. But the things I don't like about being on blood thinners is that it made my menstrual cycle like bad, and it made it way worse than what it needs to be. So yeah, but I also see a hematologist as well for my blood clots. And yeah, so I'm trying to keep myself healthy, because I have a child who is sick, and I can't afford myself to get sick and then he's sick, because it's like what good am I to him if he's sick? But I hope that you guys will, you know, kind of enjoy my channel and my vlogging of day-to-day things. And you know, yeah, so until next time, bye.